Hey everybody, this is Rido and we're back to Darksiders 2. Please subscribe, like, and click that notification bell. So we did this side mission that was in the Scar. I do believe there might be some things I've missed. So maybe I should run back to Bainswood just to be certain. But if I were to do that, I guess the first thing that we could do is just fast travel to the beginning of the Scar outside of it. There's really no reason to run backwards that far. We found one piece of the thing, the giant golem. We've seen too many of these golems, honestly. Let's see. Let's grab this horse and not take too long. Am I going the right direction? Yes, I am. So I want to work my way through this charred pass. Outside of the charred pass, these enemies are weak. Inside the Scar, they were leveled up a little bit more. I imagine I'm not really getting that much as far as gold. Let's see. Yeah, I'm getting tiny insignificant amounts of gold. Oh. So there's no reason to ride through these sections. There's a real lack of skill I've come to realize for this game, because we get out of these dungeons. There's no shortcut to the front, really. There's no quick path or new path that would take you to here's another piece of the arm. Let's see. So we've gotten two pieces on this side. That makes me suspect that it's either at the charred pass or somewhere else. Let's see. Spark of Life is not what we're trying to do. We're trying to do Wandering Stone. And if we set this as active, we can't. So yeah, I'm thinking that the rest of his body must be somewhere around here. There's a stone. I can't hit it from this degree, so we'll have to jump a little bit higher. Now the question will become, if I go this direction, have I already collected everything, or was there something else I missed? I've probably already collected everything. Unless there's something to do with this, and that's some weird symbol. I mean, theoretically, I doubt it's true, but the doorways, the statues, the symbols, all of those might equate to something. What I'd really like to get right now is a item drop of some health potions, but I don't think I'm gonna get that. Alright. So yeah, this is a different area. I haven't paid enough attention to this area, I don't think. So we'll wander around and see if we find anything. Kill people. Slowly we're getting experience, but not any reasonable amount. You really don't get any experience from grinding and killing, which is probably a great argument that this game was not originally developed or designed with that as a concept. I wouldn't be surprised if THQ as a publisher came to them and said they had to add in RPG elements and loot elements into the game like 2 months before it was supposed to ship. I don't hear stone or anything, so I must have already collected what was there. I'm looking as best as I can. They are trying to keep the open areas more concise. And these guys are just not even doing any damage to me when they're hitting me. Alright, I think I'm good enough. Let's go back to the forge. Fast travel to this. Turn in the quest, the side quest we've done. And then see if maybe they hand us another quest. That might be the case. No moves available, nothing new to say. Doesn't feel like this is giving you experience either. I seriously doubt the game would give you experience for that. That wouldn't make a lot of sense. I'm gonna assume I don't have a message from the Serpent Stone until the game tells me once again I do have a message from the Serpent Stone. Let's talk to her.
Something troubles you.
We did the Spark of Life quest.
Which was the greater sin? To create a monster, or to send you to kill it?
Either way, it is finished.
Then Gorn's nightmare has ended at long last. I can still see the spark of life burning inside him, turning him to slag. May the stone forgive us, horseman. I cannot forgive myself.
So it's crazy, we've gone like 11 hours in this game and they've not talked whatsoever about the Nephilim souls in your chest. Alright. We've hit a level where, let's see, I probably can't afford this at 71,300. It would lower my experience anyways, so I wouldn't want it. Let's see, this increases our experience for 41,200. We could probably do that, and we don't want to buy health potions. Alright, so we'll sell this,
I'll make use of it as best as I can.
and this mace has no reason to be sold right now because it's not worth that much, and it has a very high attack and useful items that could be added. This would sell that one, sell that one, and that one,
This to the forest.
and that one, and these little things aren't worth much, but I guess I might as well just get rid of them. It's probably better to not hang on to items, because the game might slow down the items it gives you if you do hang on to things.
My thanks. And this Blade Master Talisman, again, I
I'm gonna hold on to that because that seems like that might be something special.
I will offer this to the forest.
Alright. So when we come back and buy, there's guilt and experience, plus 6% guilt and plus 14% experience for that. Which this probably is the better thing to purchase because it's cheaper. I could purchase these things, certainly, but I don't want to. I want to save some of my money. So, this Sorcerer's Talisman, and we'll go ahead and we got a skill point when we got that experience, which means we probably got leveled up. So come over here, equip this. We'll sell this one in the other area. We have one more skill point, so we'll take this. Next thing I want to do, I believe, is just continue to pour like the pour things in here that would increase the damage. So 2 more points into this, and then 2 more points into this, and 1 more point into that, if I can get away with that. Maybe I should actually, I'm starting to use this ability a lot too, so putting points into to all of these would be interesting, certainly. Let's keep going. Let's not lose momentum. Thank goodness they put water on this side so I could jump over the wall. And they actually programmed it so you could jump over that wall. There's so many instances in the game when you can't. Notice that the shaman lady there didn't give us... She didn't give you any new quests. So we're running out of quests to do. Yeah. She's got nothing new to sell, say also. And the only weapons I would buy is a weapon that was possessed. This would give me a slight increase. So I don't want to buy anything from there. This would increase my experience if I buy the Slayer harness. Now let's see, this would lower experience. This would, I just bought something. Well, that is an increase, I guess. So I can probably afford some of these. So if I bought this,
oh, thank you, horseman.
And let's see, I need something at 42,000. So we'll have to come out into the menu, equip this, so then we can sell that, which honestly we may have just purchased that. I'm short on cash.
What brings you before me?
Let's see, we can sell this mace, which isn't worth anything. We can sell this, which gives me 5,000. And then that's kind of all we can sell. So I could get the Slayer harness and increase our experience. And that's probably the only thing I can do. Let's see, there was Notice on these sorcerer boots where it says wrath cost, it's -5% instead of +5%. So it's considered still a good deal, and it's green, but it's not showing the same numbers. Yeah, if I could get to 42,000, that would have been really nice, but I can't, so yeah. Increased experience with that.
Excellent investment.
And talk to her again.
It's you, horseman.
It's like you won't get away with coming in and out of this menu at least 3 times. Yeah, if I was at 24,000, I could play that. And that'd be kind of a neutral change anyways. And what did we want elsewise? We wanted these boots for 42,000 and we can't afford those. And there's really no way we would be able to afford them. Alright. So I don't need to walk. Let's fast travel to here. We didn't really look at our stats. We could have done that, certainly. Just for a quick moment. What is our experience increase? It's plus 29%. Guild find is plus 27%. Alright. I'm running out of things to do. So my thought is that there might be a leg and an arm piece somewhere around. And this is still very slow. See, if I hold the A button, does he run faster? Not really. So we're taking the scenic journey, trying to see if I miss something, which will potentially come back and have to take the scenic journey again. So you hear this growling that seems like something's there. Now the rendering distance for this game could be affecting things, certainly. There could be a collectible that is just not being shown on a wall in some distant direction. Let's see. This direction on the map will take us to the Shadow Gorge, and that's where we're gonna end up going. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. It's kind of hard to think I would have missed something. This is just a empty place. It's possible that this field was created before some of the helper programs existed, like SpeedTree. SpeedTree is a kind of well-known plugin that will just put trees all over your world to make it feel more lifelike without somebody having to hand decide where every tree goes. Of course, that only gets you so far. After another point, you kind of need to you do need to fine-tune the initial automated creation. So yeah, down this path there's gotta be that last leg. And so we'll just keep down this direction. There's no real secrets I think I missed too much of. But maybe I missed a few things. That died in 2 hits. So the guys are pretty weak these days. And this puts us over here. And I don't think there's a reason to go this way. There's no collectible or item down there, is there? I don't think so. It's funny, the crystals that you shoot are the exact same color as some of these other crystals. That's bad paletting. Making sure that a color means one thing and one very specific thing always. Yeah, and if I jumped over there, I would die. We didn't spend a lot of time in this fjord area. Let's see. These are like 2-hit kills. I'm not really paying a lot of money, I don't think. So I'm looking for like a well or something that would... That was a couple thousand gold or gilt for doing that. A health vial, certainly nothing to scoff at. I kind of wish there was more of these wandering big creatures. I don't know if we even call them demons. Like, the first game certainly had them as demons. Now they seem like they're just random creatures of the Forge Lands. So they've retroactively made the previous game worse. Or redcon something at least. Remember that, well, you may not know this, but the reason why these characters dissolve after you kill them is only half because it saves, like, memory and space for the game. It also happens because it allows, it's allowed to be a contributing factor to the rating the game will get. If the characters are left bloody and dead as corpses, that's going to get you a higher rating than if they just magically dissolve. Let's see. Still looking around. I imagine that last bit of leg is in the next section. We will have to come back. Yeah, we can cheat. This guy can't hit me. Because he can't pathfind. And that's just bad programming. You totally would have been able to program pathfinding that would have worked when this game came out. Yep. I often call games unfinished products, maybe a little too often. That they feel like unfinished products, at least. This is a great example of one of those games I would call something that feels like an unfinished product that was rushed out the door. It certainly feels like it for its janky controls, for poor level design. I mean, it is feasible and totally possible that it was, in the minds of its creators, completely finished and ready to go and fully polished, and it was just a total lack of quality or competence of the creators, so that even if they had like 10 more years to work on the game, they wouldn't make it any better. Duke Nukem Forever, for instance, is a great example of something that was given way more time than it deserved and still never came to be a good game. A lot of that certainly has to do with production issues more than the large variety of different teams that put their mark on Duke Nukem Forever. Alright. Collect that. There's another collectible up here. How am I supposed to get that? Do I come over here? And do I jump the horse off? Well, the horse lands, and when the horse is moving, I can't see where I'm supposed to be going, so that's not gonna work. Here we go. Click that. Clearly this was supposed to be a big experience, and when we were doing this in... Where are we, by the way, on the map? Guess we're kind of just grinding. When we were doing this in the first game, there was a whole sequence where you were on the horse swinging swords, and they wanted you to do that. Here, you're left to your own devices, and you might... Look at that. Floating in the air. Disconnect between the programming and the animation. We are grinding in every sense of the word. Looking around, just... There's still a ton of pages of Books of the Dead. There's still a ton of pages of other collectibles. Where does this go? I have no clue where this goes. It's not marked on the map. It's just yet another little area. I can hear a glowing rock somewhere around here. There's still 20 stones of power. think I have enough of them, however, to... Let's see. Can I solve some kind of puzzle? I don't think I can, because I think there's a system here, an ability I need to duplicate myself or make a clone of myself or something. Until that happens, I don't think I'll be able to raise this to get up to that, which, okay, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy that there's a section of the game that we just could have easily missed. Maybe the game will come back and have told us to go that direction. Maybe it wouldn't have. I'm still looking for that leg. But it's been another 30 minutes, mostly done of goofing off. Like this scythe we won't use. This we won't use. I don't think we can upgrade either of our weapons, by the way. This we won't use, this we won't use. Let's see, we won't use that, and we won't use that. So I'm picking up level 5 equipment versus level 12 equipment and level 14 equipment that I have. So the grinding doesn't even seem like it is viable in this area. We kind of need to move forward into the rest of the game. I just want to run here and see if maybe I can find that last bit. I think I can find that last bit. If I can't, we'll go from Drinchfort to... I guess we can't really fast travel to the Tree of Life. But we can ride to it. So, next recording should be the story moving forward a little bit more. Not that I really care. This game hasn't really shown me any story that's interesting. It doesn't seem like it's really too concerned with the story. It's giving me a lot of side quests and a lot of opportunity to make my own fun, which is a shame. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. If you want to support me even further, gift me a game on Steam. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.